Welcome back. You're watching IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 12. And this is our special weekend edition, Super Achievers Making New India, powered by VoiceVote. In this segment, the spotlight is now on Holostik Group that specializes in providing anti-counterfeiting solutions through advanced security technologies, helping businesses protect their products and brand integrity across various industries. To understand the company's 30-year journey and how they are leveraging technology, innovation and much more, I caught up with Ankit Gupta and Shobhit Gupta, Joint Managing Directors, Holostik Group. Take a look. In today's digital era where counterfeiting is a growing threat, trusted security solutions are crucial for safeguarding businesses. Founded in 1978 by Umendra Kumar Gupta, the Holostik Group has been the best-in-class developer of security solutions. Operating in over 100 countries, the group continues to redefine innovation under the leadership of Joint Managing Directors Ankit Gupta and Shobhit Gupta. The group also leads multiple ventures in biodegradable packaging, holographic security, digital supply chain solutions, and much more. Established in 1991, Holostik India Limited is the only DSIR certified anti-counterfeiting company in India. It has emerged as the largest Indian exporter of anti-counterfeiting solutions and one of the world's top manufacturers of security holograms. With a legacy of over 30 years, Holostik remains at the forefront of innovation, delivering cutting-edge security solutions to shape a safer future. Ankit, Shobhit, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So I want to start with a broad question. Looking back on Holostik's 30-year journey, tell me what has been the experience like, being a leading name in the anti-counterfeiting solutions sector. What are the key takeaways and what can you really tell us? How has the company evolved over the years?
Holostik was founded by our father, by our late father. So it is his vision, it is his innovation, his vision of the future, right, where he realized counterfeiting is an issue and which needs to be addressed. So we got holography to India in the very beginning in 1991-93 phase. From holography, we got into different solutions. We added serial numbers, then eventually barcodes, QR codes, and then security printing. And as solutions kept evolving, we kept adding different technologies to the paradigm, right? And eventually, in the last 4 or 5 years, we added digital solutions also. So the credit goes to our dad. It's me and my brother now, who is obviously managing the show and taking it forward.
Shobhit?
So as the time progressed, as we understood the need of the market, we realized that we can't really be a product-centric company.
Sure.
So from product, we shifted to a solution-centric company. And now essentially what we do is we are helping saving lives. So when I say saving lives, essentially means because everybody in today's day and age is affected by counterfeit.
So Shobhit, just staying with you, tell me, why is this sector so important, the significance of this sector, especially, why is tackling counterfeiting so important for India's vision, the Make in India vision that we all talk about? What can you tell us?
So counterfeiting is basically selling products or services in the market which are of inferior quality. So when we are consuming counterfeit products, we're not even evading the tax duties, but it will essentially be like we don't want Make in India to become Fake in India.
Absolutely, absolutely. On that note, Ankit, I want to talk to you about some of the cutting-edge technologies that you're using, that you're leveraging to, combat counterfeiting. How is Holostik actually using technology in this?
Right. So Holostik, fundamentally, on the core of it, is a hardcore innovation-driven company. When I say innovation, we have to keep upping the game, right? Because as just discussed, counterfeiting is something which is here to stay, unfortunately, right? And now, fundamentally speaking, you can bucket it into 3 segments. The first bucket being the physical security, the second being the digital, and the third being the layer which connects the physical to the digital. Sure. So Phygital. right? On the physical side, holography is obviously one solution which is very visible,
Yeah.
right? And holography also, what people need to understand very clearly is the different generations of holography. So right now what we keep addressing is that it is the fourth generation of holography, which is OVDs, optical variable devices.
Right.
Now to connect the physical to the digital, you need to have either a QR code, barcode, or you can have RFIDs. So
Right.
we deal with all these technologies under one umbrella.
Fantastic. Shobhit, coming to you, talk to us a little bit about consumer awareness in this sector. Why is it important for consumers to actually be aware of counterfeiting? And of course, are they really aware right now, or do you think much more work needs to be done?
So we've been working a lot with brands, creating a lot of campaigns with them, loyalty programs, to create awareness for their own brands among the consumers. So it's very, very important for the consumers and the brand owners and also solution providers like us to come with solutions which can be offered at POS. So when I say POS, point of sales.
Fantastic. Talk to us a little bit about how the government, and businesses in this sector, can work together more effectively to address, counterfeiting.
As a company which is obviously one of the leaders in this space, we get the opportunity to interact with a lot of government departments and people out there. Their willingness to understand has definitely gone up, but at the same time, I would really request them to really understand the scale. What I would suggest is that there needs to be a standard framework which needs to be developed by the government in tandem using roundtables with people like us to understand the different technologies and how to potentially collaborate, combine them to create the ideal solution for a consumer. An ideal scenario in my mind is where the government actually owns an app like the MyGov app, which has potentially a tab on it which says Authenticate.
Right.
Which is driven by a standard framework which is controlled by the government, and on the back end, solution providers like us providing whatever solution to whichever company has to follow that framework of authentication.
Yeah, absolutely. Shobhit, coming to you, as a family-led, family-driven business, tell me, what are the dynamics like? You are both brothers and the company was started by your father. What are the synergies? What are the dynamics like?
So we focus a lot on defining the right KRAs for everybody in the team. And as long as the KRAs are aligned to the vision of the company, to the vision of the organization, then I think everything falls in place. But between us also, we have very, very clearly differentiated between the operational responsibilities. So he's looking after one particular division and I'm looking after a particular division, because we strongly believe in maintaining the culture and the goodwill which we have inherited from our dad.
Ankit, I would also like your take on this answer, especially in terms of advice for entrepreneurs who are watching our show, who are also like probably in family businesses. What can you tell us?
Transparent communication, willingness to have those difficult conversations, right? I think that's very, very critical when it comes to family businesses. The system and the company is more important than the individual.
Sure.
That understanding needs to be there with every family member.
Sure.
It's amazing the way startup ecosystem is growing. At the same time, I think creating a fine balance over there of realism and aggression, right? So I'm not saying no, don't be aggressive, but at the same time, that level of realism needs to kick in.
Absolutely. And staying with you, we spoke about technology, we spoke about innovation, and innovation seems to be like the core DNA of Holostik. Tell us, how do you then nurture a culture of innovation in your team?
So our team members are encouraged to experiment, and if they fail, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. So that's one. Second would be that actually having a clear budget in our minds that, okay, this is what we're going to be spending every year on innovation, on R&D. The third angle would be collaborations, the collaboration with different premier institutes. And hence, frankly, we are the only company which is identified and certified by DSIR, Department of Scientific Research in India, in the space of anti-counterfeiting.
Fantastic. And well, as we are wrapping up this interview, my final question to the both of you: what is your long-term vision for Holostik? What's the road ahead? Let's start with you, Shobhit.
We want to come up with the right solutions so that people can buy original and not buy duplicate products at all in the market.
Yeah.
So we have to be innovative and we have to be smart enough to come up with solutions which are affordable at the same time. So it should solve the purpose, but at the same time it should be scalable, it should be affordable, and hopefully I think we will be able to achieve it.
Fantastic. Ankit, I'll let you have the last word.
I think the direction which this company is taking and we guys are taking is that we are going to be a smart packaging company, right? Because from physical to Phygital, right? So we already do that. It's just a question of making that the focus. It's a natural progression which is going to happen, that right? So a smart packaging solutions company which is going to make the consumer's life easier when it comes to whatever solution he or she is looking for. At the same time, for the company, is going to be keeping our value system and moral compass very high.
Well, wonderful. It was great chatting with the both of you. More power to you and all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, it's a wrap on this episode of IDFC First Bank Presents Leaders of Tomorrow Season 12. We hope you enjoyed the conversations. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Presented by IDFC First Bank, always you first. Associate partners, Brand Buzz Ventures, Fiona Advisory.